Raymond Santana gets emotional after Yusef Salaam wins New York City Council seat.
The next champion for the people of our village, my brother, your city councilman.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just had to turn this up. Yo. So, it's a done deal, y'all. Yusef Salaam is official city council member for Harlem. I had to come on here tonight because I'm just super proud. Like, I'm super proud. Like, you know, I did the introduction for Yusef before he got on the podium and gave his speech. And for me, I was doing the introduction and I got choked up several times because it was like, yo, this is historic, right? Here it is. We're not supposed to be here. You know, they didn't want us here. We're not supposed to, Yusef is not supposed to be occupying this space. He's not supposed to be running for city councilman. If Trump had it his way, we wouldn't be here right now. So, you know, it becomes like a bittersweet moment. That it's like, wow, city council. Who would have thought that? If you would have told us, those who were around in 1989, they seen all the articles written about us, all the labels of Wild and Wolf Pack, and so now we're here 32 years later, 33 years later. And so I'm super proud of Yusef, because, you know, he didn't give up. You know, he stepped up, put Harlem on his back. And so, you know, but we can't do it without you guys. At the end of the day, all the support that we get, all the love that we get, we can't do it without you guys. At the end of the day, the support that we get from y'all shows the strength to the people, and it helps open those doors for us to get in there and have those conversations on the behalf of those who are voiceless, those who can't for themselves. And so, you know, it's just wow, you know. And so it's, you know, I mean, what do we say, right? God did that at the end of the day. But we here. New York won. Shout out to New York won. Shout out to Errol Lewis, who has always been a constant supporter of the Central Park 5, who remains a constant supporter of the Exonerated 5. New York One was there live, you know, when Yusef was giving his speech. And so it's just, wow. It's a wow moment. So I'm excited to see all the work that he's going to put in Harlem. I mean, you know, I'm going to help out. I ain't going to be too far behind. You know, wow. We here. We did that, right? He did that. I just supported him. But thank you guys, you know, thank you guys for the constant support, the constant words of encouragement throughout this whole ordeal. I mean, wow. Who would have thought, right? We'd be here having these type of conversations. Who would have thought that we'd be here hopefully getting a seat at the table, right? And bringing thousands and millions of voices behind us. And so, wow, you know, many are called, right? But only a few are really chosen. And so, you got to step up. This is the moment. And so we just, I don't know. I might be up for a little while. I don't think I'm going to sleep anytime soon. I'm going to enjoy this moment. I'm going to bask in the glory, give praises to God, because at the end of the day, you know, without him, there's no us. And so, you know, just to be here and to be in that space that we're here, we're still doing the work. And for those who asking, I'm not going into politics. I mean, I will be always attached to it because of what our situation and what happened to us, but I'm not going into politics. So, you know, we'll see what happens. My next move. But Harlem, thank you. Everybody, thank you. 93% of the vote. The district is in full support of Yusef Salaam, and change is going to come to Harlem. It is what it is. It's time for the voiceless. It's time for the less fortunate. It's time for those who feel like they're hopeless and they don't have a voice. It's time for them to be heard. And so the voice is going to be loud. Yusef is going to lead the way. And we're here to support him, you know. I got to see it. I got to be there. I was alive for it. I took part in it. Like, I got to see my brother go through the struggle, put the work in, and now he gets put in a position where he can bring about some change. So, wow. Just had to get that off. You know, it's my it's the moment. It's the moment. Thank you, everybody. I can't constantly. I'm gonna constantly say thank you, because without you, there is no us. Without you, there is no support. Without your voices and your support for us, you know, people wouldn't take us serious. They would be thinking, you know, they would think that we're full of it. You know, I always said that when you fighting for a cause, if you show up with 5 people, they laugh at you. You show up with 50 people, they look at you. You show up with 500 people, they start talking to you. But when you got 5,000 strong, they take you serious, because it's all about the numbers. And that's what happened. Yusef winning this election showed them that his numbers, he has the numbers. And so that gives the people of Harlem a voice. It's still there. The voice of Harlem is still there. It's there. It ain't going nowhere. People are there. And so we got to keep pushing the momentum. It's our time now. That's right. It's our time. And people of Harlem have to be heard. And hopefully we can become the example, you know, that it can resonate with everybody else, and the voice becomes amplified, and more people, you know, attach themselves to the movement. Because everybody has to occupy some type of space. So what space are you going to occupy? Are you going to occupy one that's going to be productive, or one that's going to be draining? You an asset or you a liability? So, but that's another time. Tonight, I'm just happy. Yusef is city councilman, District 9 in Harlem. Wow.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.